Hey, Honors Chem students, this is Mr. Lambert. I hope you had a good weekend. It's Monday morning, and I'm posting the first of two videos that deal with polyatomic ions. By now, you should know how to name ionic compounds with regular metals, metals that have a set charge over here, as well as transition metals that don't necessarily have a set charge. This is where you would use the Roman numeral in the formula of the compound. Please keep in mind that we're trying to make charges balance out, which mean equal zero. So if I have the calcium ion with a charge of 2 plus, and I'm bonding it with the chloride ion, chlorine, that will gain 1 electron, I'm going to need two chlorines. A +2 and two -1s will cancel out, excuse me, and equal zero. Keep in mind, once again, we are always writing the cation first, the positive ion first, then the anion, the negatively charged ion. But for right now, I want to focus your attention on the polyatomic ions. Poly, of course, meaning more than one, and atomic, dealing with atoms. These are simply, these are elements that are bonded together covalently. If you notice, they're mostly made of nonmetals, mostly, but they're still not happy. And so they're still going to want to either gain or lose electrons. First of all, notice that most of them, not all, but most of them are negatively charged up in the corner. But what typically confuses students is the numbers of the atoms in the subscript. For example, a very common ion is the nitrate ion. It is nitrogen covalently bonded to 3 oxygen atoms, but it's still not happy, and it's going to want to gain 1 electron to have a charge of -1. The 3 only tells you that there are 3 oxygens. The 3 has nothing to do with the charge up in the corner. These are simply ions that have more than one atom, polyatomic, but they act like these other types of ions. So for example, I'm going all over the place here with my screen. Look at the nitrate ion once again. NO3 is the formula, but it's got a charge of -1. It's just got the minus symbol up in the corner. So even though it's 1 nitrogen and 3 oxygens, it is going to act just like these nonmetals here, these halogens, that also have a charge of -1. These, of course, are single atoms, but these are multiple atoms, but they're still going to carry a charge. So that is the intro to polyatomic ions. In the next quick little video, I'm going to show you my whiteboard, and I'm going to balance a few, I'm going to write a few chemical formulas and show you what happens when these polyatomic ions hook up with others. You're going to see, because a lot of these are negatively charged, you're going to see a lot of metals being written first.